Hi! This video is more about new products that I bought the last time I was in New York, and I also a little update of how I'm going to work in this channel. Mm, I take too long to start recording again because I was waiting for my new illumination kit, lighting kit, sorry, and I'm very happy because this is what I'm using now. The light is perfect, the color balance is great, so I think it's much better. I can see it in the little display here and looks much better than before, and I think the post-production is gonna be more easier. I will try to do a video every week, maybe doing like this kind of video that is more of a chat, talking about products and things that I find, or deep review of of some products or some things, whatever. And others will be tutorials, makeup tutorials. I think that's all for now. So I will start doing with the review. It's not review really, it's just like a haul, what I bought in New York, and I'm starting to try. So this is my first impression of on these products. Some I haven't used yet because are kind of weird, but anyway, I will start with NARS. NARS had a collection in collaboration with Christopher Kane, and I know it's too bad because I don't know who's Christopher Kane, but I will find out and I will tell you. Anyway, the thing is, I love the collection. I saw it online and I said, okay, if I go to New York, I have to buy it because they only sell this online and they don't ship to Mexico and in the NARS boutique, so I cannot this will not be at Sephora here in Mexico, so I had to buy it on the boutique. So I went to the boutique and bought the two I was more excited about. One is this like multi-purpose thing. It's more like a highlighter, but the interesting thing about this is the color. Well, first, the packaging is beautiful. It's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see. This is the box that come in. So it's like a paint stick. It's very sheer. It's not. It doesn't have so much payoff of color. I mean, you won't have a light stripe, but the reflex of the highlight will be very cool. Is kind of bluish, lilac bluish. Is very beautiful. It's very shine, and I think it's very interesting because you never find highlights with this kind of colors. Usually they're like golden base or beige, or like maybe a little copper for more bronze skin, or you know, it's a very unusual color, and I think it's very nice because maybe it's not for daytime. It's maybe more for nighttime, or for a photo shoot. And I'm very excited to try it. When I start trying using it, I will show you. So, and give you a full review about this, but I'm very excited to try it. I think it's very exciting color. So, the other thing is a blush. It's a very bright blush. It's this one. The packaging is the same, and it's a bright pink. I don't know if you can see. It's a matte, semi-matte. It doesn't have any shine in it, on it, whatever. And I think it's a beautiful color for very fair skin, using very lightly, and for very deep skin, like because if you have, it's not just for fair skin and deep skin. Medium tones can work it, but I think maybe like olive skin is not so good for these things. But for more extreme tones, I think works great, because you can use a lot on a deep skin to have this flush that is not very natural but nice looking in women of color, people of color. And in white people, well, in more fair skin is, I think pale skin is beautiful. If you use a little bit and you have that rosy cheek, that very cool pink on your cheeks, that happens. Many people in that kind of skin tone, like very pale ones, have sometimes the cheeks very red and bright, and that could be pretty if you just make it softer, or you know, like a full look using these things. And actually I think these two works beautifully together, should be working very well, because the two things are very cool tone. So if you use this and then a highlighter that has a golden on it, it will be kind of weird. With this it will be much better a champagne or a rosy gold maybe, but more to the rose, maybe like a high beam from Benefit, and this one I think will be very interesting. But when I use it I will show you. So now it's just being excited about it. Other thing I bought there, because I cannot buy it here in Mexico, is some stuff from Kat Von D. They sell Kat Von D here, but they never have anything about it. I mean, it's like they have like 2 lip products and like 2 eyeshadows, and it's terrible. But and they have not bring yet the hair contour palette, and I think it's amazing. I was in doubt of buying the Anastasia Beverly Hills or the Kat Von D, but the Kat Von D I think is much better in color. I don't know if the texture is better or not, but the color, I think it's the right color for contour. While the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I feel most of the colors are very yellow or very orange, and it's too weird. I need more of a taupey color for contour, because I don't want weird stripes. And every time I see any kind of tutorials of people using Anastasia Beverly Hills contours, it looks like mud in your skin, and I don't know why people like that, but anyway, it's my point of view. And these colors, I think they are perfect. It's more of a grayish brown each. This is a little bit yellow, but just a little bit. But these 2 colors are amazing. I used this on a friend that just married the last weekend, and she's a very deep toned skin, and it looks beautiful. It was so subtle. The pigment is really nice. It's not too strong, but it's not like too soft either. You have a shade, but you don't have a stripe, because it's so easy to blend. I think it's a really great product. I hope they do this in a more in like a smaller version for personal use. I think it's too professional because it has too many colors. Maybe you can use it if you like a very heavy contour, you have like a medium skin tone, you may combine. But I think the 3 are too much for a personal use. I think it's more for a professional use or for a makeup enthusiast. But the product actually is very nice, so I hope they made it just like individuals, like this is 1, 2, 3, you know? For me, a palette this size is amazing. I love the fact that it has a big mirror. I actually use it all the now. I use it for showing the makeup because you can see your whole face, and usually you cannot do that with any palette. So that's great. So other thing from Kat Von D was the tattoo. It's not tattoo liner. This is ink liner. Yes. I don't know. I think the tattoo liner was the name before she launched the whole color range, but I think it's the same thing. But this is in Neruda. Neruda. I said it like American. Sorry. It's Neruda. I like the fact that she used a writer name, a poet name, and I don't know. It's just nice. And the color is white. It's just a plain white. I love the tip. I think it's very, very well. The pigment is amazing. You do a stripe and this is perfectly white. No, you can see. But you have a perfect white there. It's not any, because sometimes the white products are very like watery looking, like it has, like it's too sheer and not have enough payoff. I think this is very opaque, so I like it, and it's very long lasting. The time I tried it on the store, it was amazing. So very well done, Kat Von D. I love these things. And also, no, that's everything from Kat Von D. The other thing I bought was from Hourglass. I was very snobby makeup now, but anyway, I don't know if you remember, but the last time I was in New York, I bought the blush palette, and the blushes from Hourglass are a mixture of a color with their luminous powder, I think they called lighting, no, ambient powders, I think they called. And these blushes just, I loved it. It's amazing. The colors are great. The payoff is amazing. It stays very long way. It's great. I really, really love this palette. I use it a lot in my clients. I think it's perfect for so many skin tones. It's great, this palette. The thing is, in Mexico they don't sell this palette, either the blushes, which is, it sucks. So I hope Hourglass starts sending some stuff to Mexico. Well, so because I fell in love so much with the blushes, I decided to buy the palette of the lighting powders, which is this one. It looks so beautiful, and I said, oh my god, I need it. Okay, but I'm not sure yet if I really, really love it, and I think it's worth the price. I have to try to use it a little bit more to see how it works. From now, I feel like it's just too subtle for how much it costs. So for something that is so expensive, you want it to work amazingly, right? In Mexico, they don't sell this palette. They just send the individuals. The individuals have like twice the product of each pan here, but it's very expensive. This thing cost me like $50, and each powder, I think it costs basically the same. So for a makeup artist, I need a lot of powders, not just one. I think this was a great idea to buy because it's much cheaper and you can play with different colors. And before try to buy a full size, I wanted to try this small version, and if I love it, I will buy probably the big ones, but I'm not loving it that much yet, so I have to use it more. I mean, it has been in my kit like 5 days, so I need time to try it. And other thing that I bought in New York was from Byte. Bite is a Canadian brand that make lip products. Everything is natural. Everything is made from fruits, and I think it's a very nice concept. Very nice concept, and it's a little expensive, but I think it's worth the price because you know what you are putting in your mouth. It's are fruits that give you the most amazing color. They have a really great range of colors. The smells are amazing because they use like oils and from fruits, and then you have the sorry, the Spanish mixed. You have the scent of the fruit. Perfect. So if you want your lipstick to smell like lemon, it will smell like lemon because it has lemon juice or something like that, or lemon oil. Actually, they have in New York something very interesting that is called the Lip Lab, and they can custom your perfect lipstick. So you're wanting the best red lip for you, and they will analyze what your skin tone, what your undertones, what your blah blah blah, and they will develop the perfect red tone for you. I think that is very interesting. Actually, you choose the finish, the smell, the flavor, and especially if those are the same thing. But whatever. And the scent, the flavor, and the finish. Yeah, you choose, and the color obviously. So they have like matte, demi matte, sheer, hydrating. So I think it's very nice. Everything is made out of fruit, so you can eat it. That's what they say. I wouldn't eat it because it's so expensive to eat it, but the good thing is it's are things that you're putting in your mouth, so in your lips, and you will eat it anyway, like because you do this or you do whatever, and you are eating things, and they, you know, your lips go there. But okay, that was a lot of rambling, but rambling, whatever. What I bought, because I thought that was the most useful thing for my kid, was this exfoliant, and it said fruit scrub white cherry. I love the packaging. I think it's very elegant, basic but elegant. The smell is great. It smells like candy, but it's cherry, of course. Yeah, like a cherry lollipop. It smells really good, and it has a very tiny particles that exfoliate your lips. So it helps to get rid of this like little skin that flakiness and that kind of thing. So you can use it. It feels hydrating also, and you don't have to wipe it. You can eat it after. That's nice. You put it, and that's everything. But if you're kind of picky, you can just take it off. And the good thing is that when you really read the ingredients, you really understand what it is on these things. This have like pistachio seed oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, beeswax, cherry flavor, natural it says, so it must be like a cherry oil or something. Grape, monk fruit that I don't know what it is, but it's a fruit, and castor seed oil. So you know everything here. It's like you're reading recipe for doing some stuff in the kitchen. So that's great. I think I love when products have some things that you understand, and especially when you are putting it in your lips, because you will eat it. Anyway, that's why I also like bird bees, because it has the same natural thing, but in a much cheaper way. So that's everything. Yeah, I think that's all I bought and all I have to say, and I said a lot, so I'm sorry if I bored you. I'll try to make it shorter next time, and I will talk about each product when I use it, and I make maybe a full look using some of these products to have a global view of everything, and maybe later have a more deep information, deep review on these products, and more products, of course, that I will that I have. Sorry, I almost forgot. Yeah, and I forgot it because it's the cheap one. That's very bad for me. This is from Milani. I bought this Milani blush because Nikita was so excited about it, and I use it a lot. I'm not so excited now. I was very excited because the color I think is very nice. I don't have anything similar in my kit. It's very, very peachy, like peachy nude. It's not it's not pink at all. Well, just a little, and I think it works. The color should work perfectly with everything. It has this horrible brush that you should never use, and I wish it doesn't have that kind of things, because that was make the packaging so fat. I would have like a slimmer version without that brush. But anyway, I like it. I tried it just once, but I think it's too shiny. Like too sparkly more than shiny, because I like shine but not sparkly. And I think it's too sparkly. I don't know why in Nick's video it doesn't look so sparkly. Maybe because her light is very, very, very diffuse. She actually used very, very, very blurry lights, so that helps to stop, like don't look pores and that kind of stuff. That is nice. I mean, who wants to see big pores everywhere? Nobody, right? So anyway, the thing is that I feel it's a little bit too sparkly for me, but I will try it more and then give you an opinion on that. I tried it because I mean it's just $10. It's not so much, and if I don't like it, I can give it to somebody that like that kind of sparkle. But for my kid, I may use it because it has a good payoff. It has a great color. It blends very well. But I'm just worried about that sparkly thing right now. And now, yes, now finally that's everything. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.